a very good morning to all my dear children. Today in the maths, as I explained you in the class, the same I'm going to explain you in the video also. First of all, we'll start with page number 2, which is try these. Now here you can see this is a number line which is representing some numbers. On the number line, you can see certain alphabets are written over here. Now here, what is written is that -3 and -2 are marked by E and F respectively. Now here, this is E and this is F. These are marked by -3 and -2. So which integers are marked by B, D, H, I, M and O. So here we have to write from alphabets A to O which are the integers that represents these points. Now here we know that E and F are -3 and -2. That means this will be G will be -1 and H will be O, because after -1 comes 0. Sorry, only 0 aega. After -1 comes 0 only. So first we'll complete on the left side. As I explained that on the left side we will write the negative integers. So G will be -1, -2, -3, then -4, -5, -6 and -7. Now we move towards the right from H, which is the center of this number line where it is 0 is written. After that we will write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. That means all the positive integers on the right side of the 0. Now we have to arrange these numbers: 7, -5, 4, -4, 0, 4, 0 and -4 in ascending order, and then see that mark these on a number line and check your answer. We are first going to write these numbers in the ascending order. What is the ascending order? As I told you, ascending order means small to big. That means first we have to write the smallest number, and when we are writing the integers, the number with a negative sign and the greatest number. जैसे कि यहाँ पर -5 और -4, these are the two negative integers. Out of this -5, the number के हिसाब से -5 is a greater number than -4, but the value of -5 is less than -4. So first we will write -5, then -4, then will come 0, 4 and 7. यह जो जितने भी नंबर बढ़ता जाएगा वैसे ही जो माइनस में होगा वैसे ही उसकी वैल्यू जो है वो कम होती जाएगी. Greater the number of a negative integer, the smaller will be its value, and smaller the negative integer, the greater will be its value. So -5, -4, 0, 4 and 7, these are the numbers we have arranged in the ascending order. Now here what is explained is that on our number line, when we add a positive integer, we move to the right side. Means when we are adding two positive integers, we move from this side to this side, and when we add two negative integers, we move towards the left. जैसे -6 और -4, तो यहाँ से हम पहले 0 से -6 मूव करेंगे और -6 से हम -4 को मूव करेंगे. That means that answer is -10. Then subtract a positive integer, we move towards the left. Now here this example I'll tell you that this is negative integer and this is positive integer. Suppose I want to subtract 3 from 4 from 2 from 4, मतलब 4 में से हम अगर 2 सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है, वी विल जस्ट सी द पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स. हम अभी यहाँ से इतने ही यही नंबर्स देखेंगे. तो हम 4 से अगर 4 में से अगर 2 को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है, दैट मीन्स वी आर मूविंग टूवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट. 4 में से हम 1 and 2, तो यहाँ पर हमने जंप किया. सो आवर आंसर इज 2. दैट मीन्स फ्रॉम 4 वी हैव मूव टूवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट. दिस इज द राइट साइड मूवमेंट and this is the movement towards the left side. That means when we have to subtract a positive integer, two positive integers are there and we have to do the subtraction, we move towards the left hand side. हम यहाँ से left की तरफ move करते हैं. Now when we subtract a negative integer, we move towards the right. That means when two negative integers are subtracted, we move towards the right direction. Now state that means towards the right hand side. Now next is state the following statements correct or incorrect. Now first is when two positive integers are added, we get a positive integer. That is right. That means 4 plus 2 is 6. That is correct. We get a positive integer only. When two negative integers are added, we get a positive integer. This is wrong. We add the number, but the integer is always a positive, like minus 4 minus 2, that is equal to minus 6. We write the answer, we add it, but the sign that we write with the answer is minus, so it will be a negative integer. When a positive integer and a negative integer is added, we always get a negative integer. That is also wrong. Additive inverse of an integer 8 is minus 8 and additive inverse of minus 8 is 8. Yes, that is right. Now what is the meaning of additive inverse? Additive inverse वो होता है कि कोई भी नंबर हो, उसका अगर ये पॉजिटिव है तो उसका इन्वर्स क्या होगा? उल्टा. इन्वर्स मीन्स उल्टा विल बी नेगेटिव. एंड व्हेन वी ऐड एडिटिव इन्वर्स में जो अगर हम ऐड करते हैं तो उसका आंसर क्या आएगा? द आंसर विल बी 0 ओनली. दैट 8 प्लस minus 8, that is equal to 0. So always the sum of the additive inverse is 0. So that way we have to see that what is the additive inverse. If the integer is positive, then its inverse will be negative, and if the integer is negative, that in its inverse will be a positive integer. For subtraction, we add the additive inverse of the integers that is being subtracted to the other integer. That's right. Now here minus 10 plus 3 and it's equal to 10 minus 3. This is wrong because minus 10 plus 3 will not be equal to 10 minus 3. This will be equal to 7 and this is equal to minus 7. So minus 7 and 7, even though the numbers are same, but the sign is different. Plus and minus, that is the difference. One is the positive integer and other is the negative integer. So that is why this statement is wrong. Now next is plus 8 plus minus 7 minus minus 4 is equal to 8 plus 7 minus 4. Now first 8 plus 8 minus 7 is 1 and 1. तो अगर हम इसको सॉल्व करेंगे तो ये जो है दोनों इक्वल नहीं होंगे. ये as I explained you in the class today. So these two will not be the same. Now next is this we are not going to do, compare the answers. Now after that we are going to start exercise 1.1. So we'll start with exercise 1.1. Now following numbers are shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places at a particular day. Now here you can see this number line is given, where here you can see this is minus this is 5. So और यहाँ पर 0 है. This is the 0 और यहाँ से this is towards the left and this is towards the right. These are all the positive numbers and these are all the negative numbers. Now here you can see the places given is Lahore, Spiti, Srinagar, Shimla, Ooty and Bangalore. These are the places that are given and the temperature of these places are also given here. Children, as you can see that on the number line, the places are given with their temperatures. Now, first of all, we can see that the 0 is after Shimla. That means Shimla has a temperature of plus 5 degrees centigrade. Then after 5, we have to keep on counting the temperature. That means this is 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now, this is 10. So 10, then after that 11, 12, 13 and 14. So Ooty has a 14 degrees centigrade, then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, then 21 and 22. What is the temperature of Bangalore? Bangalore will be 22 degrees centigrade. Then moving on to this side from towards the left from the 0, this is 0, then minus 1, minus 2. Srinagar has a temperature of minus 2, then minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. So Lahore and Spiti has a temperature of minus 8, that minus 9 and minus 10 degrees centigrade. So here I'll show you in the notebook that I have written here. See, Lahore and Spiti is minus 8, Srinagar minus 2, Shimla 5, Ooty 14 and Bangalore 22 degrees centigrade. Now here you have to find the hottest which is the hottest place. As you can see that Bangalore is the hottest place with 22 degrees centigrade. So observe we have already done this, which is the temperature between What is the temperature between the hottest and the coldest place in from the above? Now, hottest place is Bangalore and the coldest place is -8 degrees. That is Lahore and Spiti is the coldest place. So, hottest place is 22 degrees. You can see this. Bangalore has a 22 degrees temperature and Lahore and Spiti has -8. So difference in the temperature is 22 minus -8 degrees. That is, the difference is of 30 degrees centigrade temperature. Minus minus becomes plus. So that is 30 degrees centigrade is the difference in the temperature. Now next question is, now we'll see the next question. What is the difference between Lahore's temperature of Lahore Spiti and Srinagar? Now Lahore and Spiti has a difference temperature of -8 degree and Srinagar has a temperature of -2 degrees. So what is the difference? -2 and minus, we have to find the difference. So the Lahore Spiti has -8 and Srinagar has -2. Difference between the temperatures is -8 minus, because we are finding the difference in between, we'll put a minus sign and -2. So minus minus becomes plus. So -8 plus 2, that is equal to -6 degrees centigrade is the difference in the temperature of Srinagar and Lahore and Spiti. Here you can see the answer. -8 plus 2 is -6 degrees centigrade. Now the third one. See, what is the temperature? What is the temperature difference between Lahore Spiti and Srinagar that we have done? Then can we say that the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature of Shimla? Is it also less than the temperature of Srinagar? Now here we will see the temperature of Srinagar is -2 degrees and temperature of Shimla is +5 degrees. So temperature together of Srinagar and Shimla is -2 plus 5, that is 3 degrees centigrade. Now, so it is, yes, it is less than the temperature. जो शिमला जो किसका temperature हमको देखना है, is can we say that the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla together is less than the temperature of Shimla? Yes, it is less than the temperature of Shimla because it is 3 degrees and the temperature of Shimla is 5 degrees centigrade. So it is less than. And no, it is not less than Srinagar because Srinagar का temperature कितना है? -2 डिग्रीज है. तो ये श्रीनगर के टेम्परेचर से तो ज़्यादा है लेकिन शिमला के टेम्परेचर से कम है. नाउ वी मूव ऑन टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. Question number 2 says, in a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for an incorrect answer. If Jack's scores 5 successive rounds, 25 minus 5 minus 10, 15 and 10, what was his total in the end? Now here there's a quiz competition where if the answer is right you get a mark and if the answer is wrong you get that much marks cut. मतलब कि अगर सही आंसर है तो मार्क्स ऐड होंगे और गलत मार्क्स है तो उतने मार्क्स जो है वो कट हो जाएंगे. इस तरीके के जैक का जो स्कोर दिया हुआ है 5 सक्सेसिव राउंड्स में, जो उसको मार्क्स मिले वो कितने हैं राउंड्स में? 25, 5, -5, -10, 15 and 10 respectively. So we have to find the total. What is the total at the end of the quiz competition? So what we have to do is we have to add all these scores that he has got. Now total score is 25 plus -5 plus -10 plus 15 and plus 10. Here the two integers are minus, so we have put these integers in the bracket as we are going to add these numbers. इन सब numbers को हमको ऐड करना है इसलिए इनके बीच में हमने पॉजिटिव साइंस या प्लस साइन रखे हुए हैं. सो आफ्टर एडिंग दिस 25, व्हेन वी विल ओपन द ब्रैकेट, प्लस माइनस इज माइनस, सो -5, सेम वे प्लस माइनस माइनस -10 प्लस 15 एंड 25. सो यहाँ पर -10 एंड -5 विल बिकम -15 एंड प्लस 15 विल गेट क्रॉस्ड कट. प्लस और माइनस एक से है तो इन दोनों का आंसर 0 आ जाएगा. 25 प्लस 10, दैट इज टोटल स्कोर इज 35 मार्क्स. यहाँ पे टोटल स्कोर कितना हुआ उसका? 35 मार्क्स है. दैट इज योर आंसर. सो द टोटल मार्क्स ऑफ जैक इन द 5 consecutive rounds is 35.